always out to get it. Stay aligning with the finest fuckers in it. We ain't with it. Not round here. Chilling on my laurels.
Yes, people. Welcome to the 18-yard show. And listen, if you look at the screen right now, you see the originals, the originals. Specs, Dubbz, Scants, old school team, from way back. What's going on?
Hey, come on, bro. The originals. Get me from early, bro. You get me? Sometimes you have to go back. You have to go back home. You get me, bro? Know where you're coming from. You get me?
I'm telling
Go
you.
to the reach, man. Go to the reach, bro. It's been a while, bro.
Listen, I want to start it here, yeah? I just got three quick videos that I want to play, and we're going to start off talking about that. And, yeah, man, let's go. Specs, I didn't have your one because you weren't on this show, but I just want to remind the folks. We know the season starts this weekend. Chelsea, you guys got Chelsea. Tough start. Chelsea they're looking all right, looking quite well. So I just wanted to ask, what are your expectations for Liverpool this season?
Boy, my expectations are really high for my club, but I have to let my ego take a back seat right now, and I'm hoping for a top four and maybe a trophy alongside that.
Right. That was D.Dubbz one. We're going to talk about, have a nice discussion. Scants.
Called different ways there.
And Scants, what about you? What's your expectations for Liverpool this season? What do you think?
Top 3 finish and a cup, I'll be happy with.
Okay. Are you fussed on which cup, or you just want a trophy?
Nah, a trophy at the end of the season is good for me, man. A trophy's a trophy.
Pretty okay. 2 for 2 so far. That's pretty accurate. And then the last one, this is myself at the beginning of the season. I think do you know, I'm not even gonna say City are gonna win it. I'm not even gonna say we're gonna win it, but I think it's gonna be another season like last season, but I think it's gonna be at least 3 teams are gonna be close. It's not just gonna be us and City like last season. I think there's going to be another team in there. I don't know who yet. Could be Liverpool if they get a couple more signings over the line. Could potentially be Liverpool. There you go, man. 3 for 3, I say.
We need to start playing the lottery, man. The 3 of us, man.
That's not bad, you know. That's not bad.
That's bad.
I'm telling you.
And that was at the beginning of the season, yeah?
Yeah. That was like July.
Bro, when was that, bro? For that video, bro. I know I'll go missing in that, but no. If I was in there, I'll put it with. If I was in there, I'll put it with the one that's the odd one out. I'll put it with it said Newcastle going to finish 3rd or some madness.
Yeah.
But trust me, that's quite good predictions from all of us. To be fair, that's quite predictions. I'll come to you first, Dubbz, man. How are you feeling with your season so far? How do you feel it's gone?
To be honest, watching that back over that, that's how I wanted my team really to get back into the top 4 again, to start, pushing back to competing again for the title. I thought it would be a bit too soon, considering that a midfield is very, very new. But as the season went on, my expectations changed. What I wanted, my goals was more different, and for me, it's been a disappointing end to the season for me. But others might see it differently.
Who would you put that on? Would you put that down to Klopp's tactics? Would you put that is there anyone that you blame specifically?
I would say it's everyone. Everyone. I mean, I can understand why you rested certain players in the Fulham game, because you wanted the big hitters to kind of have a bit of a break and be ready for the game against Everton. But the individuals never turned up, and that's what it's kind of been like now since, I'd say, the first half of that United game. We've just not been around, bruv. Like, even the style of football we're playing, it's not. We're not controlling games enough. We're conceding way more than what we were even doing earlier on in the season. I've even though I know we were conceding goals early in the season, I always felt defensively we're still okay. Lately, the last few games, past month, should I say, I'm not happy defensively with what's going on. The attack, it's toothless. It's toothless. We're missing so many chances, and you can't even now just say it's Nunes. It's every one of them, bro. It's every one of them. None of them are actually putting the ball in the back of the net. So it's been disappointing. It's been disappointing towards the end of the season.
Okay, and Scans, man, how are you feeling for your season? Obviously, you use quite accurate top 3 and a cup. You even said you don't mind which cup, so you're definitely happy for the season. Do you feel that you could have pushed a bit more, maybe won a few more cups?
Yeah, I think it's a bit like D.Dubbz, a bit disappointing towards the end of the season. But if you look at it, like I said at the beginning of the season, the top 3 finish and the cup, to me, is a good season, considering, like it's a brand new midfield. As the season went on, we probably think we should have won more. But dare to be great, innit? Going for all 4. Like, how many other teams have done that? Like, we've done it for what? That's what, the second season we've gone for all 4. And people saying, you bottled it. How many other teams have gone for all 4? You get what I mean? At the top, at the big 6, who's gone for all 4 competitions? Like, we suffered with injuries. Everyone suffered with injuries, but we got injuries at the wrong time. It's like, just when we hit momentum, Jota got injured, Trent got injured. Then we lost, who else we lost? We lost both left backs. Like, we had to use our kids, you get what I mean? And like, it's disappointing the way the season's finishing, but you still got to be proud of the team, man. Like, no one put us in this position. Everybody wrote us off. No one thought we'd be finishing top 4. All the pundits, all the top journalists, none of them put us in the top 4. So to be where we are now,
I agree.
To where we are now, you got to be proud of the team. Yes, it's disappointing of the way the season's ending, but like I said, we dare to be great to go for all 4. So just the way it is, man.
Cool. I hear that. And listen, Specs, we're gonna come to you, man, because Newcastle started this season. I know we spoke about it, and as I keep saying, Scans did say, 2 games a week. Can they cope? Will Hal be able to manage both tournaments? You haven't really performed. You know what? You've been so hot and cold this season. It's like, you turn up, you put a great performance, and you spanker Tottenham 4-0 one week, and then the next week, you lose, or you're putting a poor performance in another team. It's been a bit hit and miss. So, can't wait for Isak to join Arsenal in the summer, but we'll get onto that. But how are you feeling this season? Like, how do you feel it's gone for your team this season so far?
This season has been just stress, affecting the mental health. You get me, bruv? Like, Newcastle is the hope that can kill you. That's the first thing I'm going to say. But putting things in perspective, it's been a weird season, especially amongst the fans. Like, I've had wars with bare fans, bro. Like, the whole Eddie Howe out thing. It was that just, and because we're in this modern era now where I'm on the pods and all that, and rare people know. Not saying everyone knows who I am, but people engage with me. It's the first time I've been in that, especially being a Newcastle fan from London. It's the first time I've actually been able to engage with bare fans, and it feels weird to argue with your own fans. Like, I'm not from that world. You man are from, you get me? A lot of London Liverpool supporters or whatever, Arsenal, London, but I'm from London. I never had the opportunity. So, putting things in perspective, the injuries, at one point I stopped using the injuries as an excuse. At one point I did. Do you get me? Because Eddie Howe was pissing me off at moments. He was really pissing me off. I was never him out, but he was stubborn, ignorant, kept on playing Dan Burns on the left, kept Trippier in the team when he shouldn't be in there. Sean Longstaff has been absolutely, he's pants. And he's like shocking, and he's kept him in there. So for me, it's just questions about how to deal with these injuries and just certain decisions that he's been making. But overall, considering everything that's happened, bro, I think that is amazing if we finish in the top 6. Top 6,
And
top 7.
Do you want? Obviously, you're fighting for the conference with United, probably possibly.
No, sorry. You mean Europa? We're fighting for Europa and conference.
Europa
sorry.
and conference. Yeah.
How dare you?
Do you feel that? Do you feel that it may be best to take a season off of Europe and reset and go again fully in the league, or do you feel for a club like Newcastle you need to keep this momentum up, being in Europe season after season to kind of get used to the 2 games a week? And what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I've had a conversation. That's a good question. I've had a conversation on a lot of Newcastle pods, like the Loaded Mag, etc., etc. For me, there's no time like the present, bro. Like, to me, that question is a good question, but when you check it, it's mad. It's like everyone wants to strive for the best, so you ain't got no time to be like, oh, actually, it's a good thing if you drop out of Europe. Like, F all that, bro. Like, I'm not like you guys where you're used to Europe or some form of Europe or some sort of success. Man's been starving of this, bruv. You get what I'm saying? We've got a bit of taste of that this year, seems so long ago, this season of the Champions League. And any form of Europe, I'm down with it, bro. Like, keep that momentum going. And also, just for marketing and financial purposes and trying to draw in players, we need to be in Europe, bro. Financially as well, have to be in any form of Europe to get any kind of sort of, because it's money coming in, because this whole FFP, all this madness. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you never finish in Europe this season, because of how inconsistent we've been, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be like, cool, it is what it is. But the fact that we're coming to the end of the season and we're actually, like, we will finish in one of those spaces, 6th or 7th. I really believe that. And it's amazing to think we're going to get some form of Europe. The Champions League, quickly, sorry to keep going on here, but the Champions League, I think, like, I kind of got spoiled a bit, like, in the sense of getting that, because now it's like, I want it every year. But the reality is, bro, that to get them Champions League spots is not easy, bro. It's mad. But I really think if you never had those injuries, and Scant did warn me, but I was naive because I'm new to this world. If you never had those injuries, if you had the same fitness like last season, I genuinely believe we'll be in that top 4 fight. Genuinely believe that. Genuinely believe we'll be there. But to think of how depleted our squad's been, it's been crazy. And to be sitting in 7th spot, 1 point behind Man United, and we still got to go to Old Trafford as well, by the way. Still got to go there. To be sitting there, I think, is amazing, bro. And I think going into next season, back to what Scan said as well many times, I don't think we'll be as unlucky with injuries. That's just crazy. Medical team needs to be looked at as well. Somehow, whether it's youngsters or loans, we need to get a bigger squad depth, especially for this kind of Europe. This year is a bit mad. You saw Liverpool trying to navigate through that, and other teams. That kind of Europe is mad. Yes, Aston Villa have navigated through it quite well. I rate them for that. But to navigate through, especially that conference leagues where there's so many rounds and games, if we are going to get into that, we have to fix up on the squad depth. Or it's pointless. Bro. Right? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm pretty happy. Considering I'm happy.
Dubbz, you're muted, man. You're on mute, bro.
Sorry, bro. But Specs, to have that squad depth, does that mean losing Gamares or Isak to aid you in your support to have that depth? What's going on?
Bro, you know what? This is why I got to take a break of doing all these podcasts, you know, bro. Like, it's draining, though, bro. It's draining. Having these conversations, I always try and hope that won't come into the conversation, but obviously it comes into it. Like, bro.
The reason why I asked that, bro, is because I know you want to get rid of people like Longstaff and that, but let's be real, they're not going to make the money that you need to basically spend on other talent. So really, the only main individuals I'd say that are capable of bringing in the money you need is Gamares or Isak. They're the ones that a lot of the top clubs will be looking at, you know. So is there anyone else? That's what I need to understand. Is there anyone else you can believe that's in your team currently that you can make a good amount of P from?
Well, we've got to sell about 9 players to try and accumulate something to balance the PSR and the sustainability. You get me, bro? But
they're doing that vote, though, aren't they? The vote's coming.
Yeah, I think the vote and stuff is going to lean more towards Newcastle. We're getting there, bro. Trust me, bro. Even the PSR, that's already kind of changed. It's not been stamped yet, but that's changing. But in terms of like the Bruno, bro, I've said it on many pods and many lives. Right, Bruno and Isak, brother, I don't know where we'll be in the league right now because those two have stepped up and need to be. Bruno G, bro. I was hot and cold with him beginning of the season, but bro, he's the real deal, bro. Like Bruno G is the real deal. Isak,
I think. How old is Joe Linton?
He's about what, 26, I think. 26.
I think a Saudi team will give you a decent amount for.
No, but Joe Linton just signed a contract a month ago, isn't it? Big long term. Yeah, but it was low key. Cause what it was, the fans were getting stressed out. Like, why ain't offering him a contract? What's going on? And because he had an interview afterwards on the Newcastle fans channel. Basically, his family settled here, innit? Like, even his kids speak Geordie, you get me, bro? And because of his agent, that even Eddie Howe alluded to it, that I think he wanted to like nail down, secure a proper long-term, big money contract. You feel me? Like, and then after that, probably go out to Brazil. That's what he was speaking. Bruno just bought a house. That doesn't mean anything anyway. But he just bought a house. People say, "Oh, he bought a house," but I'm like, bro, so what? He can just rent out the house. He probably bought the house as a business plan. You don't know. Does it mean he's gonna? It's hit me, bro, like as property. So I remember, I'm not sure if you lot heard, and it was scary to even hear it. So Eddie Howe actually came out this week and said, "This is the situation. The actual details of Bruno G's clause is between June and July.
Yeah.
Brother, it's gonna be a nightmare. That clause is open. Once that's done."
What was the price? What's the price of the clause? It was 100,
about 100 minimum. 100 mil. Most people say no, they're paying that. But you never know, bro. Who's got money for that really right now?
I don't think it's 100 million. I reckon it's probably 100 euros or something like that. There'll be some sort
of
like
80 million pounds or something.
80 million or something. Some madness, but I don't know, bro. You think
they got to be, if it's a Champions League team, it'll be a certain price, and if it's anyone else, it'll be another price. Something like that.
There's probably little details to it, especially abroad. I think it's different, the clause going abroad. He's a Champions League player, bro. Like, team are still stiff with him. He's still linked with City and all that, bro. He's linked with teams, you get me? The one that I'm scared of, because the question they asked, if you had no choice specs, which one, Isak or Bruno, to go? I wouldn't want any of them to go, but I'm just about leaning towards Bruno, because strikers these days, bro, it's a rare breed to get a striker like Isak, bro.
Yeah.
Whether he's got a couple of injuries here or there, whatever, he's worth it, bro. You get what I'm saying? He will guarantee Now Wilson's here, he's done that here, injury wise, but he got his goal on the weekend, good for him. But Isak, he's young still, he's athletic, bro. He can play the left, right, link up play, hold up play. He can run past man, create his own chances. The goal against Sheffield United, the audacity to score from that angle, to even shoot, and he's calm and collective. You can see why everyone wants him, bro. Me and Steph had a conversation.
I heard he wants to move to London still.
Right now. That's what we're missing right now.
Yeah, I think you'll be safe with FFP though. I think you'll be safe once that new rule comes in, because they're saying it's not about how much you own. I think they're going to put it as a collective. So wages, transfer fee,
marketing as well, something,
marketing, all that. So I think it's going to be a call that FFP.
Yeah, we should be just quick on that one. I know Cav wants to move on. It's mad, bro, because remember a couple of weeks ago or 3 weeks ago on my live stream scads, and I kind of said it wrong at the time, but I was like, he's actually the best striker, bro, right now in the Prem.
I corrected you.
Yeah, but you see right now, bro, I stand on it. I think even in Europe, and people are saying it, bro. I think right now he's the best striker in Europe, bro. I genuinely believe that.
On current form,
yeah. I also believe. No, but I believe
the best in Europe, not on form. He's not being better than Gyökeres for Sporting.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say.
But for me, bro, I'm just going by the eye. By the eye, look.
Harry Kane's got more goals than him, and he's
been. Yeah, I know, but I'm looking at. I'm looking at the collective, yeah, as I'm putting everything in perspective, innit? Like
you look at it as your Newcastle beer goggles.
No, I'm looking at it like, look, I'll be real, yeah. I'll take it a step further. And tomorrow on Saudi TV, I'm going to say it on there as well, and I'll say it on other channels, and they're going to think I'm crazy this week. Call me crazy now. I'm okay with it, bro. If someone, I prefer Isak over Haaland, bro. I think Isak is better. I think Isak is better than Haaland.
He's a better overall footballer than Haaland. Haaland's a better goal scorer. I would take Isak over Haaland. I've said, but I said this the other day. I agree. Remember, people looked at me sideways when I said that. I said I didn't take Haaland in my team. Some people do, and some people are saying that as well. I'll take Isak overall. You get me, bro? But bro, so, okay. I think put Isak in that City team. I think he could score, especially if he stayed fit for the most of the season. I think he could score the amount of goals Haaland scored last season. Facts, bro. He would.
Yes, Dubbz. He would, bro. He's a finisher, bro.
No, you know why? You know
why?
Keane. You know when Keane said that thing about his
League One player
footballer. Yeah, but what Keane was saying is right though, because if Haaland's not scoring, he doesn't affect the team. He can't
go deep, bro. You just got to feed him in the box.
Yeah, you've got the thing is, when you watch him at Dortmund, what did he use? His pace and his power. Picked it up from deep and ran at people. He don't do that over here, does he? He's literally.
I only saw it once yesterday against.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. First game when Liverpool played them at Anfield, when what's it called? Ibu and what's it called? Van Dijk had him in his back pocket. Yeah. Same as Saliba and Gabriel this season. He ain't done nothing, has he?
But the reason why I say I don't believe Isak will get the same amount of goals as Haaland is because they had Aguero. What Isak's doing, I saw Aguero do the same thing.
True.
And he never got that amount of goals. And the reason being is because Haaland, bro, it's the truth. Just watch Aguero. Watch Aguero for City. Did the similar thing.
But I mean, right now, bro, I'm saying.
No. Because Aguero's a goal scorer. What we're saying is Isak's a better all-round footballer. As in, he can link up play, he can drop deep, he can drive beyond.
Yes.
Aguero can't do that.
He could drive. Aguero used to drive at players, bro.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is he couldn't hold up the ball like Isak.
I would say
Isak's got many facets to his game.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about as a goal scorer. What I'm trying to say is the reason why Haaland is because he loves to play on the shoulder of defenders. And Isak and Aguero, they don't do that. They like to play.
That's them though. Let's talk about last season. I'm saying. I'm saying. But last season though, Isak could get the same amount of goals, I reckon, as Haaland. And don't forget, Isak is one league goal behind Haaland because Haaland scored yesterday. Yeah, he's one league goal behind Haaland for the Golden Boot. Yeah, and Isak has two. And Isak's got 19 league goals now.
Haaland's 21.
Oh, 21 now. It's all right, cool. All right, 2 years. So, and Isak has had 2 long periods out this season.
So's Haaland.
Not like Isak. Those 2 long periods like Isak. No way. What?
Haaland, I'm dead serious. Haaland's been out for quite a while, bro.
No, bro. Not like Isak, bro. No way.
I'm dead serious. Haaland was out for a good while. Him and De Bruyne were out for a
while. Isak was out twice for long periods, bro.
Yeah, no, Haaland had one.
Check it. Haaland's been out for a long time.
No, I'm with you, but 2 long periods Isak was out for. 2 long periods, bro. I promise you, bro.
I'm just checking out. Isak's played 26 games this season, and Haaland's played 27 games.
Wow, you see? Look at that.
And is it a City team like that? And Isak is a team that don't compare.
It's the same amount of game time. But I'm just saying, it's just
you can't compare
for a long time, bro.
Cool. But what I'm saying is, Isak was out for a long time twice. But I'm just saying, remember the stat the captain gave. That's him in that City team, and Isak in this depleted this team. You feel me? You put Isak in the Liverpool team, bruv. You probably still be the title race right now, bruv. Facts.
Listen, let's move on. What I wanted to ask here.
It's fair. I like Isak. I do.
I wanted to ask a shameless question. Dubbz, will start with you. There's a lot of Liverpool fans I've seen actually supporting now Man City to win it. You
damn right. I'm never gonna let you finish this, bro. You damn right, bro.
Why?
You damn right.
Why though?
Cav has been he's probably been trying to draw me out, bro. He even messaged me the other day. Yeah, he was like, oh, I weren't expecting that, you know. You know them questions there, you just think, no, you know what, Cav's out, he's trying to draw me out. Cav knows what he's doing. Cav knows what he's doing. He's slick. He's being slick. Yeah? And Ed as well. Ed too. Nah, you lot made me like this, bro. I want City to win it. And the reason being is because I want you lot to feel the pain my Liverpool fans had to feel the pain over the last few years, having to go for a title race against City, bro. You don't understand this season, the pain when you don't lose this title. It's gonna hurt you, bro.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
It's gonna hurt, bro. 3 times it's happened to us.
Nah. You know what? You know why I always call you sensible Arsenal fans, but I got too many out there. My godson needs to take it, man. As soon as you lot drop points, he's gonna get it. Every time on Instagram or anything, the guy wants to message me. It's all good. So I said to him the other day, I was like, Arteta's been in that job for 5 years. He's won nothing, spent 700 million, and you're still trying to cuss Liverpool. And he's like, no, that's not a fact. I said, it's a fact. He goes, but what about the FA Cup? I was like, that wasn't his team. I ain't heard from him since. It's fans like that, man. They're Arsenal fans who just get too cocky. It's like, that's not there. I don't want you to, man. Man City, man.
Bro, I'm gonna fall, Pete, man. Specs, come on, man. What are you saying? You want Arsenal to do it, or are you Man City?
You know what it is, bro? Because we live around too many Arsenal fans, bro. You won't hear the end of it all summer, bro.
Trust me.
Like, wherever you go, can you imagine Arsenal win the title and you go Carnival this year, bro? You're going to see flooded out Arsenal shirts, bro. Everywhere you go, Arsenal, you will hear the bibs all the way through the summer. And on a wicked level, on a wicked man level, I just don't want to see the likes of Cav or anyone that I know to win. It's a hating thing. Fuck it.
Listen, Michael be there. I'll have so much fun this summer.
No, he'd be shameless. You know what I mean? He's not normally a shameless.
He would.
He'd be shameless. So
they're all shameless, anyway. They're all shameless. All Arsenal fans are shameless, bro. It's mad, bro. Even the ones that said get out, there's someone still saying that they want Arteta out, even if he wins it. It's mad. It's madness, bro.
That's
let's not get twisted. Arsenal fans didn't want Liverpool to win the title either. When we was going up in the race,
I would have preferred Liverpool to win it, to be honest. Out of everything, I'll be cool with Liverpool to win it.
And you know what? And the thing is with Cav, Cav even sent me the results for the Liverpool Arsenal under 21s. This is what I'm trying to say.
Wrong. Is that what you're doing?
Man sent me the under 21 results, you know. That's what I was like, no, Cav is really.
Man's comparing the youth team and that.
Really, like, I'm already done. I'm already finished. My club's hurt me. The last few weeks hurt me. But man didn't even send me the under 21 results as well, you know.
What, they beat Liverpool?
The man is still kicking down when I'm dead.
What was the score? What was the score for that?
2-0.
2-0.
Cav just sent me the screenshot of the result, you know, and didn't say nothing else. Do you know what I mean? Just think, nah.
Oh, that's it. There's a picture.
Just you know what I mean? I'm looking at it now, bro.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? The reason why I done that is because I was doing it to show the kind of the squad.
This guy.
What's his name? Pacetic being back. And Doak and the other guys as well. So I was just showing you that, you know, there's levels to this, because, you know.
And Liverpool got a good youth team, good under 21s, bro. Good players, bro.
That's one
good future.
I've got to say as well is, like, I know everyone's like saying Klopp's leaving and it's going to be downfall of Liverpool, and saying it's just going to be like Arsenal and how Man United were. The difference is Klopp's leaving us in a healthy position. Like when Sir Alex left, he just wanted to win the league. He didn't care how he left them. And like, no disrespect to Wenger, it's the same with Wenger. Like the team that he left them, well, look where Arsenal are compared to where they are now. You get what I mean? Liverpool, Klopp's leaving Liverpool in a healthy position. Like no matter what people are saying, all right, we may not get the correct manager first time round, but at least we know we've got the basis of a great team and we've got the kids coming through as well. Like, how many Arsenal fans and Man United fans can't say that? They weren't in a position. You get what I mean?
But do you feel Klopp? And I really want to get into this Klopp thing, and this Klopp Salah thing, and this Klopp thing in general. First of all, I've had pure arguments here. First of all, I don't put all this form and all this on Klopp. I really don't, bro. Yes, he's a manager. He takes some accountability, but I don't put nothing really on him. I'll put accountability on the players. When you got captains like Virgil van Dijk crying on camera with his gel in his hair, talking about, yeah, we got to go again at 12 against West Ham. Like, you don't want to hear that rubbish, bro. You don't want to hear that, bro. The captain.
That's not rubbish. He's
not wrong. He's not wrong.
It's not rubbish, though. That's number six.
No, Scraps, hear me out. No, Scraps, hear me out. Hear me out, Scraps. Let me land. Like I said, it's not wrong what he's saying, but brother, you're on poor form. You're a captain. You're still going for a title at that time. You want to hear your captain galvanise and not, you don't want to hear him say, oh, we got to go again at 12:30 against West Ham. You don't want to hear that from your captain, bro.
But all captains have done that. You can't just stick out Van Dijk.
No, but bro, no, bro. The timing and how he's and just the mannerism, bro. I'm just saying, for me, I don't want to hear Kieran Trippier saying if you're fighting for a top four.
I'll give you an example then, right? Because me and Cav have said this. Like, to me, Rice is the true captain for Arsenal, because whenever they lose, who comes out, Cav?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, Rice.
Yeah.
Right, but who's the club captain?
Odegaard. Yeah.
So where's he standing up?
What do you mean?
And being counted?
No, I'm talking about a man that's moaning while you're in the title race, bruv.
Yeah, but everyone's done it.
No, but hear me out. No, bro. Hear me out. No, Stan. Hear me out, bro.
Kevin Keegan.
No, but hear me out, bro. You're in a title race. You're having a bit of a... Hold on. You're in a title race at the time. You're still in it. Yeah. And you're having a bit of a dip. The morale's a bit low, bro. No, it's very low. The morale's low. Yeah. Whatever happened, Everton or whatever, then you have to go again at 12-something against West Ham. You're still in a title race, bro. I don't expect, especially from Virgil, I expected better from him. I expected a galvanise to say, you know what?
But Specs, you said it all the time.
Don't cry.
Right, Specs, you say it all the time, though. They're human. They're not.
No, I agree with him, though. Okay, yeah, go on.
So if he's down in the dumps, man, you can't expect him. I hear what you're saying. But if you're down in the dumps, like, you're down in the dumps, isn't it? You can't, like you said, they're human beings. Like, they're not a robot. Like, I get what you're saying come out and galvanize. But if you've just taken a loss, and the first thing they do is throw a mic in your face, you're going to be disappointed. You get what I mean? I get what you're saying, like, come out and galvanize. But it's not like he's come out like half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour later. He's just stepped off the pitch. The microphone's in your face. You get what I mean? You had no time to compose yourself. Your emotions are still in the game. I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It was a good look, though.
It was a good look, though. No, I get what you're saying, but it's not. It's not like it's an hour after the game where he's like settled. He's got his thoughts together. It's literally 5 minutes after the game. The microphone's in your face, like. You're disappointed, isn't it? You're not going to be,
Like, he's frustrated. He actually looks frustrated. Even after the West Ham game. After the West Ham game, I preyed him properly. He kept on he was proper shaking his head, he was agitated, bro.
Yeah,
he's irritated.
You think you can't put your finger on their weight, though. Yeah, and you can't put your finger on it. You can't put your finger on it. Like the form is just dipped, isn't it? Like, everything's on a high.
Drastically.
It's just that's what I'm saying. But it's not like I said. As soon as Van Dijk, Liverpool lose, everybody's Van Disney. But he's not the whole. It's not just him playing, is it? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Since Salah's come back from his injury, he ain't done nothing, really, has he? His form's dipped.
Shocking.
Right? His form's dipped. Szoboszlai's form's dipped since his injury.
Nah, Szoboszlai, he looks a bit stinky this year.
No,
he's upset me. He's looking stinky still.
Konate's form's been poor. You get what I mean? The only ones you can say like stepped up is McAllister stepped up. Endo's been decent.
Yeah, Endo.
I didn't expect him to be as good as he's been.
No, what?
So
no, Endo
hasn't been good.
No, Endo has stepped up in certain games, bro.
Endo hasn't been
what
good
games? Other than that, bro. Other than the 6 weeks he had, which is after the draw we had with, the game we beat Crystal Palace. He performed poorly in that game, yeah.
No, about the whole season.
After that game,
the whole team.
From December, after that game we beat Palace, because he played poorly in that game. After that game, he went on a 6-week tear. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Since he's come back from the Asian Cup,
I don't know, man.
for me,
He's not been stinky though, like certain other man, bro.
Against Fulham, against Palace, against Everton, he was found out. He was badly found out.
You're a harsh guy, bro. You're a very harsh guy, bro.
No, because I have to be, because I look at it as this. The reason why I don't see him as a future midfielder for us is because way we play, we like to play out from the back, right? We like our midfielders to drop deep to collect the ball. His football ability is average. Average.
I think he's been decent. I'm not saying.
Tell me you've seen him
he's
play.
Been okay, bro. He ain't that bad.
When's the last time you see him make a great pass? A key pass?
No,
or
hold on. That
energy
energy should be put on Szoboszlai, bro. I'm still rooting for him for the future.
I'll get to that as well. Don't get to
He's stinky, bro. He's stinky.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get to that. But sorry, Endo has not been good enough, and I see it as look. I look at it as this. For me. I think he'll be moved on in the summer. I'm just keeping.
No way.
The reason why I say that is because I look at what Michael Edwards does for the club, and I know how his policy is. He's about selling individuals at a certain age at a good price. Endo at the moment, he's going to be what, 32, I think, summertime, maybe 33. He's not got the football ability to do what we need in the midfield.
Sorry, breaking news, like we were talking about. Premier League clubs have agreed in principle to form a squad spending cap.
Wow.
Literally just come through.
Hey, bro, we're gonna stumble in that bedroom. Hey, we got some business to handle in that room, but anyway, I'm gonna look into that.
Endo, not good enough. Szoboszlai, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Started well, man, but
yeah.
I've been disappointed. And the reason being is because I know everyone says they don't want to put any blame on Klopp. They don't want to put any blame on Klopp. I don't really want to, but I look at what's going on, right? And Klopp has been in charge now with the signings that he wanted in the summer, right? The individuals that we actually have got that Klopp wanted, they don't fit the data system that's required for the system that he wants. That's why these guys are not as consistent as the previous players that we had in the past. Don't get twisted. The likes of Hendo and Genie weren't, I would say, technically as great as what a Szoboszlai can do on the ball.
They were good, bro.
But I'm just, they wouldn't be able to do the shots. They wouldn't be able to do the passes.
Oh, okay.
What I'm trying to say is that when it comes to consistent energy, which is what's required for a Klopp system, Szoboszlai cannot give you that. Endo cannot give you that. This is why at the moment
we've moved away from that, though. Would you say we've moved away from that? What you're talking about?
No, because you can see these guys look knackered.
No. What I'm saying is, don't you think we've moved away from that system you're talking about?
That's where we failed, bro. And that's why we failed.
No, so I don't think we failed.
The last signing that is fit that particular data system is Diaz. That's why Diaz, look at him right now. He's still up and down on the field. He's banging out performances, bro. Even I saw him in FA Cup go extra time. I seen him in the Carabao Cup final go extra time. This man is still putting in effortless performances week in, week out. He's giving bags of energy because he fits the data. The rest of these guys can't do it.
No, I get what you're saying when you're saying the data. What I'm saying is if we've moved away from that way of that style of playing, if you look at the way we play now compared to, I get what you're saying about.
I hear what you're saying. The style of play, which what Klopp needs, but the problem is, Klopp still wants a high intensity game.
No, definitely.
He still wants a high intensity, and the thing is, by wanting a high intensity game, you've killed certain players that you have actually purchased. They can't keep up with it.
The system's changed away from that because you think about the system you're talking about with Genie, Hendo, and Flacco in the midfield. Was reliant on that. They're doing the dog work.
Yeah,
Robertson and Trent were bringing in the crosses for Salah and Mane and Firmino. But we've moved away from that because now Trent's dropping into like the midfield and cutting inside. So that's what I'm saying. What you're saying is correct, but we've moved away from that system for the last 2 years. We've moved away from that. Like the press, obviously the press is the same, but the
press has been poor, bro.
No, it has been poor. What I'm saying is the press has tried to be the same, but the actual attacking style of play is different to how we used to play. That's what I'm saying. We've moved away from
I hear you on that point, but that's the thing. Because he's tried to change a lot of things in the midfield. That's why when you're looking at the press is nowhere near the same. Yeah. I see Nunes making certain runs, but then the problem is it looks disjointed because the midfielders are not doing what previously with what Hendo used to do, Fabinho used to do, Gini used to do. Even Thiago could do the press.
Yeah, but it's a different thing now, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
It's a different thing, and also
it's a different thing. But what I'm trying to say is because of what Klopp still wants and requires, certain man cannot fulfill it, and that's the thing. When you go away from that data,
I heard you.
That's why Michael Edwards is now back. You're going to see a lot of individuals.
That's a good move, by the way. Good move, Edwards. But forget all that now, bruv. Klopp is gone, bruv. You're bringing a man like Arne Slot out of here, bro. And obviously, I'm not sure if Cabos to move on here.
Why did you say his name like that, though? Why did you say his name like that? Slot.
I'm not fussed about that, to be honest with you. I'm not.
You know what? No. I'm just ask a question. What you not think? I've been watching him closely, and the reason why I've been watching him closely because I was back when his name came in because I didn't think no one even knew about him. Because I watched him closely because we've got a player, an 18-year-old that's running riot for Feyenoord in the Yankuba Minte, a winger from Gambia, 18-year-old Gambian. Old, bruv. Yeah, so we're gonna bring him back. So I've been watching them. I watched him how he set up when they back to the Ajax 6-0. Horrible. I'm not sure if you man watched that game or the highlights. His background story. I just want to know if you don't know anything a bit about him. Are you concerned not about him, but just in general moving on? And also, do you think it would have been a better move just for safe hands' sake, just for now, to get like a Thomas Tuchel, who's going to be a free agent, rather than pay 9-10 mil for Arne Slot?
No, I want to.
You both say no. Why not? I want Tuchel. If you want to move on, you can. I just want to.
Tuchel causes too much drama, man. Wherever he goes, he causes drama. And like, Liverpool ain't about drama, man. They're about thing. And like I said, the reason why I'm not stressed because if Edwards has picked him out, 9 times out of 10, when Edwards picks a signing or anything he does, it works. So for me, if Edwards has picked out this guy saying, "Yeah, I rate you as the next manager," then I've got no problem with that. Because Edwards,
he's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Edwards for me is ridiculous, and the formation he plays is sort of similar to what we're doing now. It's not like it's going to be a drastic change in playing style.
He's got a good vibe. He's a good man as well. Apparently, he's a good person. Like he's a good guy to work with and communicate with. What I'm saying is, like his credentials. Regardless what his credentials are in the lower kind of levels, it's always going to be a step up. It's not only a step up in the Premier League, but it's Liverpool. Like no one ain't gonna so it's going to be interesting from afar to see how he deals with that. It's a different. He may think he knows what he's getting into. The only ones you think I know what I'm getting into until you're there, bro. Liverpool's a different thing, bro. But he started from the lower leagues. He had a team that was doing poor, got him up. Finals weren't doing great. I'm sure he won final of the title last season. I think
it was last season.
This season,
a couple weeks ago, though.
Yeah, this season, my guy, my player along that final, he big part of that. They won the cup the other day. You get me, bro? The KVBS, whatever it is. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. Like it's gonna be interesting. I want to catch things,
bro. But touching on that as well, Barney Slot. I won't lie to you, bro. I never heard anything about him until last Monday. I never knew anything about him.
But this is what I'm saying. I knew about him, bro. I knew about him because I've watched him all season. So, like, imagine watching someone all season you think no one's really bothering about. My player plays under him, and now people are scared he might try and take Minte to Liverpool because them two probably work well together. Yeah, just this guy's cold. Check out young Cuba Minte, 18-year-old Gambian. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's mad because all of a sudden I'm like, huh? Liverpool going for this guy, bro. Like, it's just weird for me. But
that's what Edwards do, though, isn't it? That's what he does. Oh. Edwards does that thing, man. He
like me. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to get Alonso. I knew that from day dot because it's similar to where our transfer policies are. There's always a name that's get muted straight away. It goes into me. All the big names keep mentioning that person all the time. All of a sudden,
Bellingham.
Yeah.
No, but Alonso, they did want Alonso though. They did, but Alonso he was on it for whatever reasons, bro. They did want him, bro.
I don't think they thought he's ready.
And Amarin.
If you listen to what
Slot is third choice. I reckon Slot's third choice.
If you look at what Ornstein said, they still felt that Alonso was not ready yet.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what they said. They said they still felt that Liverpool knew that he weren't ready.
Do you think he's ready? And Scans, do you think he's ready? Yeah.
No, because when I first heard it, I said I wouldn't mind Alonso because he's a former player, he's a legend for our club, but I wouldn't want his career to get ruined for such a big job. Bro, any manager that comes in now, yeah, there's not many that's out there that can take over from a Klopp except for Pep. Pep's the only one I can say at the moment. I say, boom, I'll take him at Liverpool any day. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Because I know he's off that cloth, the way Klopp is. There's not many out there, so we knew that anyone that's going to come in now, bro, they're all going to be someone that's like, you're taking a big, massive risk.
It's a risk either way, but to say Alonso ain't risk, I think Alonso's ready.
It's a risk. Oh, let's move on from this for a bit, otherwise, because we're going to be stuck talking about Slot and all that for the whole bloody show. I don't want to talk about Liverpool no more. Go away, man. Just for the last few minutes, I want to talk about Chelsea, because there's a lot of Chelsea fans saying now, get Poch out. They're not happy with Poch. In terms of the way Chelsea have been this season, I didn't expect them to be as bad as last season, if not worse. What happened there? If not worse, performance-wise. But what I wanted to ask was, do you think Poch has got the minerals to change it around for next season, or do you think he's going to be gone? Scans, I'll come to you first.
See, I'm in the boat where I don't blame it all on Poch. I blame the owner, because he's basically come in like the Moneyball thing in like baseball. He's got a baseball background, isn't it? Where in baseball they buy like a lot of youngsters, hope they like flourish, and then sell them on for big money. So that's what they basically done at Chelsea, isn't it? They bought all these young kids with talent and expecting one or two of them to flourish and sell them on for big money. And you can't, like, I know like that Alan Hansen thing is you can't win nothing with kids, and obviously the Man United did it with kids, but how many other teams have won with a squad with like the average age of like 21, 22? You can't expect kids to be at that age should be able to perform week in, week out. You need senior players around them to help them through the tough times. And like, if you get rid of Poch, like Dubbz the same with Liverpool, like who you gonna get? If you're gonna get someone in there, you need someone with a strong head and go into the manager, the director, and say, "No, I don't want that player. Yeah. I don't care if you think he's talented. I don't care if you think he's going to be good in 3-4 years. I need players who I can mould and get us up the table and be consistently in games." Like,
do you feel that they've been hard? Do you feel that it's been harsh? Because obviously we know Chelsea. We know every team's had injuries, but Chelsea have had injuries to, a few key players that probably would have improved them. Chilwell, James, Kunku,
Fofana,
Fofana as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? Silva's had been hit and miss with injuries. So do you feel if given a chance, if he has the fit squad next season, that Chelsea could maybe push that top 4 fight?
They could be in and around it. If he gets a couple of like senior players, I'd say like players in like 26, 27 age range with experience, Premier League experience, they could be up there to help out these youngsters. But if they go out there and just buy crazy kids again, then it's just going to be the same old tune. And like I said, what manager's going to want to go in there when they've got no control who they're signing? Literally no control whatsoever. Like, I guarantee you, Poch, when half them players would come in, they only went for Casado because Liverpool wanted him.
And Lavia, we ain't even seen Lavia really.
That's what I'm saying. What's Lavia doing? Like, what are them players doing? Like Casado, great player. This season, looks half the player.
He's been dead food, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Casado's been absolute dead food, bruv. Like, you look at it and you think he is the most expensive player purchased in Premier League history. Just think about it.
Any the most
is it world football? No, Neymar.
Bellingham was more than him, money.
Bellingham was only 86.
Yeah, that's correct. No, Neymar cost 200 mil, didn't he? Mbappe was 150. But they were more money.
Premiership.
But Premier League, can I say though, does that look like the most expensive player in British Premier League history? Hell no.
Not at all.
Hell no. Same with his midfield partner as well.
To be honest with you, I don't blame Pochettino in any way. I just don't think he has any control or say of what goes on with the signings. I feel that a lot of the signings that Chelsea have made we're just going to get the best young talent, the best names that are out there, but not any of them fit into a style of what they need. Pochettino, two different styles of football. That makes no sense to me. Why you brought in two good, decent managers, but yet you're blaming the manager still. It's the players, bro. They're letting him down. And don't get twisted. There's times where I see Chelsea, they create a lot of chances, but Jackson's missed a bag of opportunities, bro. A whole load of opportunities. Sterling hasn't looked that well in front of goal. They're heavily reliant on Cole Palmer, and that's very worrying. Very worrying for the future, I'd say, for Chelsea.
Exactly. That is very worrying. And Specs out. I want to quickly move on Spurs to you, ask this question, because this Ange ball, I even see a couple, I was listening to TalkSport yesterday and a couple Spurs fans saying they think yesterday's game against us, he was naive, very naive, and he has been in a lot of the games this season, including the game against you, where you trounced them 4-0. In terms of what you've seen from Ange this season, how are you feeling? Do you think Ange could take Tottenham to that next level and finally get them their hands on some silverware next season, maybe?
You see, what it is now with this Ange guy, bro. And I said it. It's only a matter of time before the Spurs fans turn on him, bro. I said it, bro. Now with Ange, people call it naive or whatever. It's not naive, bro. He's just ignorant, bro. He's just ignorant, bro. I don't know if he thinks he's playing St. Mirren every week. No disrespect to the Scottish League and that. That's the way he plays. Bro.
Yeah,
he's playing like he thinks it's Celtic. He's like, no matter what, I ain't gonna really change it up on no plan B. Just keep doing what you're doing. So when they say it's naive, it's not naive. It's ignorance, bro. Bro, they have 15 days, bro, to play from Newcastle game to the Arsenal game. Yeah, he knows, bro. Everyone is clocking onto him now, bro. Everyone's clocking that he's ignorant, and they're just like, you know what? Like, why do you think Arsenal played the way they played, bro? Just not much intensity. It's just like, bro, when we counter attack, just slow it down. Have a little look. Oh, little high line. Oh, Ben Davies is missing. Bro, Saka's all by himself. Think. Just keep doing that. But the same thing. Newcastle did the same.
I wouldn't give Arsenal that much credit, man. I didn't think Arsenal played well yesterday, regardless.
But this is what.
I hear what you're saying, but compared to the season, like they played this season, I thought, I thought Arsenal did what they had to do. What I'm saying is, like, they didn't play that well. You get what I mean? It's in like, I don't mean.
Yeah, but that's a separate.
I don't think it's not the fact that we didn't play well.
That's a separate.
We just played our game because we had a plan.
All right. That's what I'm saying. So I'm with you, Scats. Let me ask it, but that's a separate thing. Just going on Ange, you get me, bro? On how ignorant he is.
I agree.
Arsenal, teams now know, like, this guy's never going to change it up. So Arsenal knew what to do, bro. They saw this, bro. They saw the Newcastle game, and they probably thought, whatever Newcastle can do, we could do 10 times better, bro. Even though they nearly flopped it, but in terms of getting behind that line and just as long as your strikers keep onside, you've got a chance to this. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So like they will turn on him. He's ignorant unless he stops being stubborn. He won't change it. Even when it's going wrong in a game, he still won't change it. Look at the Newcastle game. You get me, bro? Like, because to be honest, when I saw Spurs' lineup, I kind of thought it made sense for that game. When I saw Benton, Kern, Højbjerg, it kind of made sense. It's kind of similar what they were the same kind of lineup, the same formation against Newcastle. But I just thought, okay, I get it. you get what I'm saying? But Spurs look kind of better when they brought on Sarr and what's his name, Basuma. But
yeah, they did. They look more solid.
Look a bit different. You get me, bro, and going forward as well. But for me, and you see, football's a funny game, bro. That's why I just laugh at pundits and everything. These same pundits, yeah. So you see how Andrew's got that Stonewall kind of persona. When it's all going well, and the Spurs fans thought they won it in October, yeah. But like when it's all going well, bro, they love that attitude. Like, yeah, Angie don't care. You know, he's got Stonewall. He's Aussie. He's one of the lads. He don't care. But then when it's all going a bit tits up now, you get me. They don't like it. Oh, he's attitude. You get me, bro. Like, they don't like it, and the Spurs fans are going to turn on him, bro. I don't think Spurs are going to hold anywhere forward soon, unless and has to stop being ignorant and change it up, bro, a little bit at times. You get me? Remember, it's been a process, though. Don't forget, it's been a process. If he can just change his ways a little bit, Spurs will progress. He will get more of his players in. Spurs ain't like they're still progressing. Remember, it's his first season, but I think he's let himself down a bit. Where I think he could be a place or two higher if he tweaks at times, bro. He's too obvious now, bro. Yeah, he's obvious.
That high line is higher. I thought Liverpool's high line is higher.
Crazy.
Spurs is mad. There's numerous amounts of times I saw the game yesterday. I was like, yo, if they didn't have Van der Ven on that pitch,
I'm telling you, bro, his recovery yesterday was the only thing that really saved him. And obviously Romero, I think had a good game as well.
Yeah. He's okay as well. Yeah, that's if it works, though. This is what I'm saying. Van der Ven relying on him to say, boy, when it goes a bit wrong, you know to run. Because certain man ain't got time to do with Van der Ven. When it comes to like trying to chase, it's long. Just fall back. Leave him to it. You get me, bro? But against Newcastle, it never worked, bro. Isak made him look like Bambi, bro. He had man on his backside like 2 or 3 times, sliding and doing back. Bro, Isak had him on smoke, bro. That was a meme going around. He had him on smoke.
A quick question for the host, Mr. Most. Are you signing a number one in the summer? A new number one? Do you think Arteta's got it wrong?
Goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't signing a goalkeeper. I think he's happy. He's happy with Raya. You could tell yesterday. Even
is Raya still on loan? Is he
permanent? Raya ain't signed yet, though.
No, what I'm saying is
no. That's
Are you happy with him? Are you happy with your number one?
Am I happy with Raya?
Yeah.
I am happy with him. He has it. You know what? With Raya, he has his moments. He has his moments. But you know, this season, he's had, you know, the powerful triangle in front of him. That's probably led to him doing less work than he usually does. But I feel that whenever we've desperately called on him, he's been there. Like every other goalkeeper, mistakes have been made. Do you know what I mean? But I'm content with him. We know Ramsdale's going to go. Then I'll just talk about De Gea coming in, maybe, as well. As a backup to Raya, I wouldn't mind that, to be fair. You know, De Gea in there. He's not the greatest. But I wouldn't mind it. But no, to answer your question, yeah, man, I'm happy with Raya. I'm happy with him, man. I think he's only had one, you know, it's his first season for us. He's just come in, like you said, he's technically still on loan, but I think he's been activated now because he's played a certain amount of games, so that's definitely going to go through.
Yeah.
27 mil. Yeah, I'm content, man. Listen, if we can get a prolific number 9 and another winger and another midfielder, I think next season we can go one better, man. Season's not over yet this season, but I still think we can go one better next season and win it, man, and get further in the Champions League.
I'll be honest with you, though. Speaking on your keeper, if I was Arsenal, go and get Magnon from AC Milan.
How much?
I think he's off key sometimes, though, man.
No, he's quality.
I've seen him in it, bro. And I know he's quality, but I just think he's off key at certain times, bro. You might as well stick with Raya, me personally.
I'm just saying, for Arsenal to get that next level, to know that their keeper is not gonna give them certain mistakes. Trust me, Magnon's got it, man. He's a quality keeper, bro.
But you know what? I know what you're saying, the keeper and everything, but to be fair, the defense. Our defense is right. So
no, your defense. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not too.
Your defense is quality, man. Like,
yeah, defense.
I'm not doubting your defense. It's just something about Raya, man.
I feel that.
Listen, if he could do what he's doing, he could do what he's doing. But as long as we're still in what we're doing what we're doing now, and fighting for titles and all that, I don't care, man. Do you know what I mean? When it like I said, when it comes down to people will always look at the negatives. But he's made some crucial saves this season for us.
No, he has. It's just that.
No, he's a good keeper, isn't he?
No, but what I'm saying is like in a tight Champions League game, and he does that, like, and you're Rice, Gabriel, and Saliba, you're automatically thinking, "Oh, for fuck's sake, man!" Oh, sorry. We've done all this hard work, and he's done that simpleton thing. You get what I mean? That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I think it's not like it's not the first time he did it this season. You get what I mean? If he'd done it once, you're like, and that's what a lot of people are moaning about Ramsdale, about his concentration and doing something silly. You get what I mean? And he's done it. That's like the third or fourth one he's done like that this year, maybe like this season. You get what I mean? So I'm not doubting saying I think he's a good goalkeeper, but I'm just saying it's like what people are moaning about Ramsdale doing. He's done it the exact same probably amount of time.
Ramsdale done some wild stuff though, man. But I'm with you.
So is yesterday. You get what I mean? But what I'm saying is that people are saying, "Oh, what Ramsdale's done, blah blah blah." And because Arsenal are doing so well, it's sort of like you're sort of like brushing it under the carpet. I'm not saying you are, Kat, because you pointed it out just like I am. What I'm saying is people are saying, "Oh, it's okay, you're happy with him," but if you weren't doing so well, would it be the same sort of like effect of like, "Oh yeah, we need a new goalkeeper because he's doing X, Y, Z." You get what I mean? So you're doing well, you're not conceding goals, but like if he carries on doing that, how often people are going to let him off? Because if you're not doing, I'm not saying you're not going to do well next season, but say if you're not in this position next season, will people be saying, "Oh, we need a new goalkeeper because Raya keeps making these mistakes"? You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think so. I think there's a few things. The way Raya plays when he comes and all that, that's what he's been instructed to do. I think even for Brighton, for Brentford, he weren't really coming out as far as he does, and that he weren't that sweeperish for Brighton. I think it's just adjusting. He's still kind of adjusting to it. It's just like Rice. It's like before, remember before we say, "No, stick Rice in the 6." I don't want to see him as an 8, but now as an 8, Rice has been brilliant. Do you know what I mean? I think it's all about adjustment, really. But like I said, Havertz, I think he's come this year, especially 2024. Havertz has turned into a new guy. I still think we need a number 9 though. I know Specs, what you're saying earlier, we was talking about is that Tony, you was gonna you're kind of surprised that the Tony talk's gone quiet.
Out
the window, yeah. I'm kind of surprised considering the rumors about his price tag going down to could be like 40 mil.
It's worth a punt, man.
I'm kind of surprised Tony thing for us has gone quiet, but I was just before we go, I just want to ask you, Liverpool boys, Salah, Nunez, would you be open to letting them go this summer?
Scants, you can go first, bro.
Yeah, for the right price, why not? Like I said, you've got Edwards and that back in there now, so their scouting system is ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, like Salah, I still think he's up there, but it's just that lack of pace seems to have gone now. It's like it's gone another year. Can he still do something next year? Of course he can, man. The guy's got 20 goals for the last 7 years. You get what I mean?
And he ain't going nowhere anyway. He came out today. He's not going nowhere.
But I'm not going to write him off. If he's at Liverpool next season, of course I'll be happy. Right? I'm not going to jump on his bandwagon because he's had a poor end of the season to say, "Oh no, get rid of him now." Like if you got the right price to him, obviously then if Liverpool accept it, I'll accept that. But I'm not going to say to him, get rid of him. If he's there next year, he'll be back to his thing. Nunez,
yeah.
I'm still I don't know, man, because I like what he does, but it's finishing like
it's not enough for Liverpool, man.
No, it's not. It's not. His finishing's been like it's poor. It's been poor. Like there's some games you like, what's a finish, and in other games like, don't try and hit it so hard. And it's like, is the pressure got to him? Is it too much for him? So if Edwards got a good price for him, then yeah, I'll accept it. At the end of the day.
Yeah, me touching on that as well. I love Mo, man. I love Mo, but if you're playing out wide, and the reason why I look at it is I watched the Arsenal game and I watched the City games yesterday, and what I saw from their wide players was that each one of them also defended. And right now, I don't see that with Salah. Even though he's not been doing it for the last couple seasons, but the problem is that if you're not taking on the fullback anymore, you're not defending, chasing back to cover the right back, which is why Trent gets exposed a lot because he's not getting help. Then the only way I could say for Salah to stay is if you're going to play through the middle. If he's not being played through the middle, then we can't be keeping him. Because right now you're not offering anything on the outlet. You're not offering the pace outside. You're not defending. You're not dropping back. I saw that with Saka. I saw that with Martinelli. I saw that with who's the Man City new Doku. I saw it with Doku. I saw it with Grealish. Then man dropped back. Arsenal looked compact against Spurs yesterday. City, when they drop back, they look compact. They're not exposed. Their fullbacks are never exposed because their wide players also defend. Salah's just not doing it right now. So
and Nunes, would you trade Nunes for a more prolific?
Now the thing is with Nunes, he started off the season like a house on fire, and I remember the game where he won against Newcastle. Yes, I have to go back to that one, bro. I have to. Yeah, you turn away, space. But that game right there, I thought, okay, the two finishes he gave, the composure for both of those goals, I was like, yo, this is the Nunes we've been waiting for. Since that game, I've not seen him. Yeah. I've not seen that guy, bro. Every time I see him through on goal, it just looks rushed. I look at Isak the last few games, bro. Man's through on goal. I'm telling you now, I'd rather put my house on the line that Isak's gonna put that ball in the back of the net than Nunes.
Every time, bro.
That's how I believe in the striker like Isak more than Nunes. I just can't believe he'll put the ball in the back of the net. And I see it as, look, I give players a season, innit? Even though I know I was saying Endo's not good enough. But I just see it as, look, Nunes has had 2 seasons now. Yes, he gives you the energy. He gives you non-stop running. That's what I love about him. He don't stop. Even though he's not scoring goals, he still helps out elsewhere. But the thing is, you're paid to put the ball in the back of the net. You're paid to put the ball in the back of the net. If you're not putting the ball in the back of the net, then what are you good for? Because we've already got many left-sided players. We already got Diaz that can play there. We've got Gakpo who can play there. We've got Jota who can play there. So if
it's crazy, he's got 20 goals in 2 seasons. League goals, 20 league goals in 2 seasons. That's crazy.
Wow.
9 last season, 11 this season. You know, and already when you're looking at Palmer already, you know, for Chelsea.
Let's not get into it though. Palmer's got like 9-10 penalties though. Let's not get into it. Nunes don't take no penalties, bruv. So yeah, let's
all right. Havertz then. Havertz 12 goals.
You know what?
What about your number 9?
Havertz has done okay, but I still don't feel he's been worth the 60 mil. And the reason being is because he's had more Prem experience. He's been in the Premier League for what, 3-4 years? So
yeah, I know what you're saying with that, but you get that with certain players though. Like they're at one club, not really doing too well, and then they go to another club and then they just thrive. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're playing under a different management.
Would you say he's thrived though? Like
who?
He hasn't thrived. Like he's thriving. He's got good form this year. He hasn't. I would say Havertz has thrived this season for us.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like, oh, that's worth 60 mil. Like, nah, he's not. He's not done something exceptional. I think he's done okay.
Do you know what it is though? The way I put it, the first half of the season, he played in midfield. He was
bought for.
The eight,
which he was bought for. Yeah.
The second half of the season, no, but he weren't bought. He weren't bought as a thing. Arteta never bought him a thing. If you go back, no, he was bought to play the 8, the false 9, and the 10. At the beginning of the season, when Arteta was interviewed, that's what.
But then when you say that though, sorry to cut you on that, Cavs. When you say that means you're gonna have to then give Nunes an allowance for last season because he was played out on the left for majority of last season.
Yeah, I guess, but Nunes was the amount.
No, but it's fair. You got fair, isn't it?
I know.
He was played out on the left.
Man. But Nunes is more of a recognised centre forward, though.
No, it definitely is. But that's like,
do you know what I mean?
Like things saying he didn't really play that position until this season. Realistically, is when he played. But Nunes is supposed to be a finisher. I mean, he got 26 goals for Benfica the season before, like, so he's a known finisher. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like now I don't that chance against who did you play last?
He missed one against Everton.
The Everton one. That's the one.
Should have played. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said to you. Like, he tried to hit everything hard. He's got no finesse.
There's no finesse
to it. Yeah, that one.
So would you bring back Solanke? Would you bring him back now? He's ready.
Nah.
Would you trade him for Nunes? Straight swap with Nunes?
No, I wouldn't. No. I thought Solanke's done well, but I don't think he's. It's like Cav said. It's like certain players have got a certain level in it.
Yeah.
Like, so remember, Solanke was at Chelsea.
Yeah, but I mean, now he's matured, and sometimes takes time.
Yeah, because obviously,
I would swap for Nunes to get goals. Solanke will get goals for Liverpool.
KDB and Salah at Chelsea, they've matured, and you know what I'm saying. So Solanke could actually be.
No, the reason why I say is because with Solanke, he's a good player. The problem is he can't fit the style of what Klopp requires. His energy is not like that. It's not. He hasn't got what is required. Don't get to remember. Klopp had him for 2
Just stick him in the middle up front, brother. Stick him, stay there.
You know, Klopp used him, but the problem is he couldn't fulfill what was required at that time, which is
what Klopp was there when Solanke was there.
Yeah.
What he signed him? Did Klopp sign Solanke?
Yeah, he was signed on the Klopp. He came in Chelsea, innit? He came in
from Chelsea.
From Chelsea. Yeah, from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Like, don't get twisted. He was decent. It took him, I think, nearly a whole season until he scored his first goal. He did get chances. The thing is that he just couldn't fulfill the style of what
he comes through late, innit? Some man get a name and then they're not really ready. Some man flourish late, you know, bro.
Yeah, like he's decent, but again, it's just he doesn't have that at the top 6 level. I think. I don't know.
But he's doing it for Bournemouth. I know it's one season, right? But you can just tell the man's flourishing now in the sense of he's ready. Like, I'm not saying as a main number one. I'm saying, like, let's say you buy 2 strikers, Nunes goes, you buy 2 centre forward. You get me? I'm just saying, wouldn't you have him there in the squad?
Would you have him backup for Isak?
Say again?
Would you have him for backup for Isak?
Solanke?
Yeah,
I'll take him. Remember, the Liverpool.
For backup for Isak.
As backup?
Yeah, playing week in, week out. So Isak got us out for 6 months. Would you be happy with him covering?
But no one can replace Isak anyway. But yeah, honestly, no, good bad thing. I'm laughing, making me laugh. You're making me laugh. I promise you, bro. Solanke, I'll take him, bro. I'll take a punt on him. Like, as it stands now with Newcastle, Wilson, I would have done Wilson.
You take a punt. You're not really 100% sure about him.
As a backup, no. As a backup, I would take Solanke, bro.
Yeah, but as a punt, though, you said.
I think he should go to Spurs. I think he'd do
that. I'm done with this team today, man.
I think Spurs would be a good signing for him because the way Solanke's doing this season, I feel he'd probably been performing better than
he get chances.
Maybe Tony was performing last season.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Yeah.
You get chances, bro. Because Son
still 26, hitting his peak.
Bro, he's flourishing at the right time. Son, for me, That middle row he can't play, bro. It's long. His whole movement, back to goal and all that.
Is a team more built to him now, isn't it? Because it's what? How long's he been at Bournemouth? What's it? Third, maybe fourth season?
Oh, wow. Eddie Howe signed him, man. But when Eddie Howe was there,
six seasons.
Yeah. Eddie Howe signed him, you get me? So Eddie Howe knows him, anyway.
But what I'm saying is like the team seems to be more built around him now, if you get what I mean. Like this manager's come in and he's sort of got the he's got the players playing around him where
for him,
you get what I mean. So where if he goes to Liverpool or a bigger team, would he have that team like sort of like you're the main man? You get what I mean? You're the main man. We're gonna build
loads of crosses as well. He takes a lot of crosses. The old school.
This is what
nobody on the ground. Nobody on the ground, but hey.
It's true, guys. It's true. But yo, guys, listen. 1 hour 15, decent. Boy, it's been a great chat, but I could go on and on and on. But you know, listen, we'll have to come back at some point, maybe later on in the week, early next week, if everyone's available. We come back and we see how these next phases of this thing's going. Because I think Tottenham are playing Chelsea tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or Wednesday?
Thursday.
Okay, Thursday. Yeah. So this week could be another crucial week. In the top four, especially the top six for you, Specs.
Yeah, whole Spurs need to win that, man. Get Chelsea out of the equation completely. I think it's down to Newcastle Man United, to be honest, anyway.
Oh, 100%. But listen, everyone, go and subscribe to Geordie Dread TV.
Look at that beautiful emblem that I made.
Yeah, man, there you go. He's there. Listen, Scans there, Scans TV. We go in there, we do it this, and Dubbz as well. Hit Dubbz. We coming.
It's about.
We've got something coming up soon, man.
Oh yeah. And sorry, Cap, what you do, I will send you my PayPal in a minute, and then just send me the pay for this.
Yeah. No worries. All right, bros. We'll say for joining everyone, like, share, subscribe, run up the number. It's been a good show, man. It's been fun, man. The original's back in town. Yeah, man.
Get me.
Right. Everyone, bless up. Safe for joining, man.
Bless
no worries.